She blew out, so I gotta get some zip ties and try to hold this thing together.
One of the legs
Wasn't working. That bolt sheared in the landing gear again.
No sharks for me. Hi guys, camping with the Confers. This is Mike and I'm Shelly.
We got a drive day today.
Yes, we are on our way to Cape Cod, passing through New York.
Somewhere in New York.
How do you say it? Schenectady. Oops.
Alright. Schenectady it is.
That's what we're going with. I would tell you to put it in the comments how to pronounce it, but you're just going to spell it, then I'm still not going to know
how to pronounce it. Great. So we're going to spend a couple of days in Cape Cod. I hear rumor there's a nice bike trail that goes through, so we're going to check that out and see what all that area has to offer.
Yeah, there is another national park, National Seashore actually, so
we can get our book stamps.
Looking forward to getting that checked off our list. Has some beach time and see what else there is that we can get into there.
Add Massachusetts sticker to our map and get a geocache in Massachusetts too.
Yes. So let's keep our adventures going.
So we made it to Nickerson State Park.
Yes.
Here in Cape Cod.
Yep, Brewster, Massachusetts, on Cape Cod.
So, the old water thief had to come in handy today, but she blew out. So I gotta get some zip ties and try to hold this thing together. Stand by.
Yeah, this campground, it's like almost primitive, I would say. So just a quick look at what we had to try to back into. Here's the site back here. And the big problem is all of these trees. So the site is long enough, but we're hitting these trees as we're backing in. Then we got backed in and they said we could get water from our site. Well, the spigot's across from our site and it's one of those weird ones that doesn't have the threads on it. But the water pressure, man, it's crazy. So what'd you rig up there?
Had to put a zip tie on the end of this thing. This sucker's got so much pressure, it just blew the whole thing apart.
Okay, let's see how this works.
And it's a new filter, so I gotta get all the carbon yuck out of it. You hold this in for a minute. I gotta go hook up to the trailer.
Explain what that thing is.
The water thief?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a little, if you have bad threads on your spigot, it's got little generic rubber threads in there you can kind of squeeze a hold of. Or if it's like this one that has no threads, you can slide it down in there, but then you gotta hang on to it the whole time while your tank's filling. And we are completely empty, so this might take a while.
This is, and you have to hold the handle the whole time to get water out. This is gonna be a terrible water filling experience. 3 hours later, this beast is still...
I feel sweat starting to drip off the tip of my nose. It's been like, what, 12, 13 minutes of holding onto this thing. And like you can see, watch this right here. Watch how much pressure this thing has.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like you can barely turn it on.
Probably best being sprayed by it now. Getting hot.
It's definitely toasty. We got these people blocked in.
We do.
But I think they were supposed to be gone at noon, 1 o'clock's check-in.
Probably 11 even.
So,
their campsite is down this hill actually. But they can't leave until we leave.
I think I hear the overflow.
Yep, we're finally full. Clearly I can't turn it. Whew. That was a job. Yes, it wasn't easy. So now we're gonna back in for the second time, now that we finally have water. This time we're gonna be coming in at a better angle though, so hopefully it'll be quicker. But we still have to go through these trees, and that's a big pain. Remember, we don't have to come back as far since we have another place to park the truck. You want to come driver's side a little bit. And you want to be straightened out. You don't want to go any more driver's side. Branches. Okay, just come straight back as far as you want.
Passenger side needs up 3.5.
So do you want me to get the blocks out now, or do you want to come back further?
I'll come back a little bit further, just see what happens. Getting worse. I need to go up 4 inches now.
Well, do you want me to get them out for you to roll up onto, or did you bring boards?
I brought boards and blocks, but we might need both to get up 4 inches. I'm coming back.
Saw one of the legs
Wasn't working. That bolt sheared in the landing gear again. Hopefully, I have another bolt. Gonna grab a headlamp and some stuff and things.
This wasn't the kind of adventure I was planning.
All right, guys, let me show you what's going on in here. So this has happened once before. There's a bolt right here that spins this around and around. Right here, it said sheared off bolt. So that sucker snapped again. That's the second time that thing's busting. So we're gonna have to get in there and get a new one in.
Last time?
Both of them broke last time.
Oh. Well, that took more effort than it needed to. We're only here for 2 days, but it happens sometimes. Here is the broken piece. Michael would say, thankfully, he has all these tools. And I guess I'm thankful too.
All right, so all the drama is over.
We didn't anticipate that happening.
I got the camper fixed again. We had some supper. I got a shower because I was starting to smell pretty rough. My beard's a little out of whack. So we're out taking the dogs for a walk around the block here at the campground. And then I think we're gonna head into a beach somewhere. Where's it at?
I think we're gonna go to Brewster. Well, actually, this campground is in Brewster, but then there are, I think, 9 beaches in Brewster. So we're going to find a beach to hopefully see the sunset. The sky looks okay right now.
Yeah, they say the sunsets are pretty good around here. So
Let's see what else there is around town. I don't know, maybe get some ice cream?
I don't know. Isn't there a Brewster's ice cream? I think there is. Isn't that like a brand of ice cream, Brewster's?
If it is, leave it in
We'll
the
let you know.
comments. No, it's like if we don't know, I was gonna,
Oh, if we find it, we'll know.
if they have one here.
In Brewster? If there's a Brewster's ice cream and it's not in Brewster, then it's not Brewster's ice cream.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
I'm moving out of the way for the car.
Had a little dog interruption there.
Yeah, so our original plan,
He's still back there barking.
Our original plan was to get here at check-in, 1 o'clock, and get back then and immediately go out exploring because we're only here for 2 nights.
One, we didn't make it here by 1 o'clock.
It wasn't that late though.
No, it was like 1:20 or something.
1:20.
But
then-
if you get to the check-in office at 1:20, You're not getting to your site till like 1:40 because this sucker's big.
Yeah, it's a long ways back. And then, you know, half an hour that it took us to fill up the water, and another half an hour to get parked and leveled, and then another hour to
Get it fixed.
fix the thing. It was just like I had to be flexible and give up on that plan. But it kind of, in a way, saved us money because we were going to go out exploring and get dinner out. So we...
Yeah, but the supper, we made some pork chops and zucchini on the Blackstone.
Yeah. So we
Super
just
good.
canceled the original plan, got showers, cooked dinner,
And that was that.
and that was that.
Now we're going to go try to find a sunset.
Yeah. So we got to be flexible in this.
Oh yeah, as
RV travel
often
life.
as we break stuff, if your timeline's too tight, you're just asking for something to go wrong.
And you know what, though? You can't say that we break the stuff. The
You're right.
stuff just breaks.
Shelly breaks the stuff.
No.
It's not we, it's her.
Okay, I broke it. I made us get a flat tire.
Right.
I broke the slide.
You guys are hearing this. She's finally fessing up to
No.
all the stuff that she breaks.
He's lying. Do you believe him? Nobody believes you, Michael.
I think they do.
No, they don't. You know why? Because they all have RVs and they know how stuff breaks on RVs.
All right, let's finish up our walk and see if we can find some ice cream.
And I would like the blueberry sundae.
You could get a strawberry milkshake.
Okay, now you take a bite.
Get your work cut out for you.
That was the mini. There's nothing mini about it.
Good luck.
I know. That's not mini.
And I went for classic strawberry milkshake. That's way too thick to drink through the straw.
It's blueberry sundae. Oh, there's the blueberries are fresh. We walked through several parts of the water, trying to get as close to this sunset as possible. And we just keep walking, walking, and walking. But it's really pretty. Michael's setting up camera, so hopefully we can get a nice sunset time lapse.
Sand fleas or mosquitoes or whatever they are terrible.
They haven't bit me at all. Have you,
I got 100 of them around me already.
Lana, have you been bitten by mosquitoes or sand fleas or anything? I'm afraid that that sun's gonna go behind the cloud. It just goes on forever. I know people can't see that. Those are people that are way out there. I've never been to a beach that has like these grass things like in the middle. And this, you have to go way out there.
The little no-see-ums are just like when we were at Tybee Island,
Oh,
Savannah.
maybe that's what they are.
Yeah, they're not sand, or they're not mosquitoes. They're little sand fleas. You can see them. These little brown and gray, nasty little buggers. Like the crap out of me.
How long do you think that we can be out here and the tide not come up?
People start running. They ain't running.
Don't know.
So we made it out to the beach to watch the sunset, and this is what rolled in on us. The only sunshine I got were the two girls, because I got no other sunshine anywhere. I might have a rainstorm.
I mean, there's this little tiny part right up there where you can see a little bit.
All right, what's the game plan?
This morning was quite the morning. It was very hot last night, and it was we couldn't run the generator anyways, even if we wanted to.
Then the generator wouldn't start.
Then the generator wouldn't even start this morning. But we are right now at a trailhead for the Cape Cod Rail Trail. It is a 22.5 mile trail through Cape Cod, basically. We are not going to do the entire trail, but we're just gonna see what we can find.
Yeah. So we got the bikes, we got the Elena. I don't have a kickstand.
I do know though that we can stop by the national park, so I'm taking my miniature passport. I have both because I'm just weird like that. So it looks like this bike trail is going to be a really cool way to see Cape Cod. So the trail runs along all of these like little tiny towns, and then at each stop they have these billboards that kind of list out what there is to see and do in the area. But this was our first stop off, so we're just grabbing a drink of water, letting our butts get a rest. Oh, and you're able to fill up your water bottle.
They have water refill stations here too, so get some water in you and then fill it up, because I don't know if the next one will have it or not. So
How you holding up, kid?
good. Kid.
That's what he calls you, kid. Okay, on to the next stop.
Who would have ever thought that the RV life would have me, of all people, with my family, out on Cape Cod, riding on a bike trail, just enjoying life. It's crazy where this lifestyle will take you. Alright y'all, so shameless plug. Anybody feel like wanting us to test out an e-bike for them to see what it can really do? Feel free to reach out to us, because Shelly K's trying to murder me. Alright, so Elena didn't die. Barely. We made it to the Salt Pond Visitor Center here at the National Park in Cape Cod.
Yep.
So we're gonna go get our book stamped.
It was hot. It was about a 10-mile bike ride.
Give or take.
Something like
I don't
that.
feel like it was that far.
No, 6.
6? Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think it was 10.
But it's hot, so it felt like 10.
Right? Alright, let's go get some AC. All right, so we just finished up at the visitor center. Got some directions over to the lighthouses. So
And beaches.
and beaches.
And she said it's a lovely place to get in the water and go for a swim, but guess who didn't bring the beach towel? It's worse, I got it out and then didn't put it in the bike.
So we're gonna fill up our
Why
water.
didn't you
She
get
said it's about a 2-mile bike ride up a trail. So we're gonna hop back on the bikes and do another 2 miles up to the lighthouse. So we made it to Coast Guard Beach. What do you think, Elena?
It's nice.
A little hot, a little sweaty,
Yeah. Well, we haven't got down there yet to see a lot.
but there is a sign right here at the entrance. Let me turn you guys around. So the guy said that there's some seals in the water today. So if we have seals, we might have somebody looking for seals. So we got to keep our eyes out for some dorsal fins. I think that's what they're called, right? So yeah, let's go see the water. Shark flag is flying. Man, is it foggy.
It is super foggy. Smells like an ocean breeze, though. It's cold. Yep. It's not like when we were at that other station. It's not like where we were yesterday. This is cold.
Oh yeah, that's definitely cold. Where the rocks is bringing
I mean, I would not want to be. There are people that are out in the water, and you can't even see. There's no visibility. I would not be out there. No sharks for me. So a couple things that we learned, that this Coast Guard beach was rated the number 10 best beach in the United States. And also, I don't think that I mentioned before that one of the reasons why we wanted to come to Cape Cod is because this was the location where the Mayflower first landed back in, I forget what the year is, 1620. They actually landed on Provincetown first, which is on the tip of the Cape, and then later moved on to Plymouth, Massachusetts. So, the more you know.
All right, so we made it to the Three Sisters lighthouses. We have one here. Turn around. We got one there. And then if you walk a little further over, you can see the third one, like right there. So there's a black and red one somewhere around here.
Sweating to death, but you're probably wondering, why are there 3 lighthouses back in the trees? Because they were originally on Nauset Beach. Here's a photo of them on the shoreline.
Oh, okay.
So they were active here from 1838 to 1911, but due to shore erosion, they had to be removed. And so instead of just destroying them, they relocated them here in 1989.
Oh, nice.
So there you go.
Now we have to find the red and black one that's on the potato chip bags.
Yep, on the Cape Cod potato chip bag.
Elena, you ready?
Yep.
You look super excited.
It's super hot.
It is super hot and sweaty. That's all right. She's a beast. She can do it. She's just warming up for the hike that we have in Maine.
I would much rather
In a couple
hike
days,
or
right?
run or walk than bike. I hate it.
A few more days.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nasty one.
I'm
You ready?
excited.
Over on the beach.
More shark warnings. It's a little bit of a walk down to this beach. Got to kind of go down and around to get to the other side of this big dune to get to the beach. Another one over here. All right, so we just stopped in the Hot Chocolate Sparrow
Chocolate Sparrow Cafe, and
Sure.
it is right off of the bike trail.
Shelly said, I want to go back and give the people that are behind the counter hugs and kisses just for putting this place here and being our refuge from the heat.
I did. I thought we were gonna fall out. I'm just so. I mean, look at this. It's been rough.
It's been a day for sure. So,
But it's been so fun, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed seeing all the things that we showed you, the beaches and the lighthouses, and just beautiful scenery on this bike trip.
yes, we're like 18 miles in? 15 miles in, so we got about 3 miles to go to get back to the truck to get back to the camper. So,
But if you've enjoyed this video so far, if you could please give us a thumbs up, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it.
for sure. Let me tell you, I am pooped. This has been a long, hot, sweaty ride. The Hot Chocolate Sparrow, nice little spot to stop and grab some lunch and kind of re-energize. And it was only like 3 miles back to the campground. Let me tell you, after milkshakes and sandwiches, 3 miles is a long way. But we're almost there. I'm gonna knock out this last little stretch, and hopefully the girls aren't too mad at me for talking them into doing this. So let's get her done. You made it. Woohoo!
We did it!
With a smile on your face.
I know, because I made it back. Because it feels good to accomplish a difficult one.
That was a tough one.
So our last stop here in Cape Cod was the little town of Chatham. We just wanted to come into town and walk around, do some window shopping, and see if we could find some food.
Well, this is disappointing. We kind of got here late. Like, a lot of these shops are closed. All these ones are closed. So, Michael, I'm gonna save you some money.
I like the sound of that.
girls finished window shopping, we stopped by a restaurant called Coastal. Had some really great food before we packed up and headed back to the camper for the night.
Cheers.
Redemption.
Which is pretty much an old fashioned.
Is it good or just meh?
No, it's very good. Yeah, that's medium.
Yeah, that's medium.
Looks pretty good. Got some scallops and risotto. Sheila got some salmon and a salad.
The salmon actually goes on my salad, so.
Let's eat. Lena's not waiting.
I'm cold.
All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you come back with us next week because we're going to be visiting Normandy Farms and we're going into Boston for the first time. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when our next video comes out. So until next week, remember to keep your adventures going, and we'll see you guys later.